maka naanị gị bụ ike bụrụ ọtamo naanị gị ka m nyeworo mmụọ naanị gị ka obi m na-achọ achọrọ m ikpere gị naanị gị ka obi m na-achọ achọrọ m ikpere gị.
Welcome back to the Balance Show, ladies and gentlemen, and you already know how it is. When you see me like this, the full chief, my regalia, you know we are not here to play. And today, I have two important people when it comes to the world of creativity. See, I've seen a lot of guitarists. I've seen a lot of people with beautiful voices. But when I met these two guys, there was something else. And you already know what we do. They must come on their Balance Show. Because if you think you have it, you must come here to show it. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Nigeria Gun Kowa. Let's get to meet you.
Oh, Rabbi.
Rabbi! Today's Wafa.
Ife Jimalia bụ Rabbi.
Rabbi. And today's Wafa.
Sọpụrụ Chukwu.
Where are you?
Ama ya Anambra.
Anambra guy.
Mana anọ m ebe a ka m nọtọ.
Okay, let me go and lead. So you're originally from Anambra?
Yeah.
Nice one. Nah, let's meet you.
I'm Elijah. Elijah. Ejikeme Oluebube.
Okay, I also.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Ọkụ agbakwara mmadụ ebe a.
Okay, Rabbi. I'm more officially. I'm working. Video over guitar. Ko we na inspire you. But after me be go party obas. Only ko party obas no we are. Party obas is one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
Abi?
Na him one can anaka. You know he touches the back of your soul. And you be the only person for that has ever handled the guitar. That way. So tell us, can look at if a was with
Mma nke ọgwa gị ka o si bido. Njọsụ ma na I like him egwu. From obele. I've always been attracted to musical sounds. Although na m ga-echetenwu mgbe m pempe nnukwu before more than my parents separate. Mma m na-akpọgbu m aga practice gospel band. Ọ nọ na band. Ọ na-akpọ m aga rehearsal. And I heard na my dad used to be an old choir master. Mma na ọ like egwu nnukwu ọ kacha agụ egwu n'ụlọ. And then but m na-echete mma m isekpụ m gaa gospel. But mma na m na-eto like egwu. Primary school nọ na school choir, secondary school nọ na school choir. So it has always been like that. M bido gụba egwu na church n'oge block rosary then kwa.
wow.
But then see everything took a different turn mgbe m mụba guitar. So that is
you fell in love with the instrument the moment you touched it.
Yeah. So oge m mụba guitar, it became a full-blown musical thing. Ọ bụrụzi just ihe eji egwu n'ụlọ.
Nice one. So on this work, I don't want to say about choir. Honestly, you have met a lot of choristers that made it to limelight from Asake.
Kekwa n'ebe ọzọ ị ga-ebidokwa.
Yeah. I think when you don't know that, without a choir.
Ọ dịkwa possible.
People like us, I want to have
Choir dịka feeders team.
Yes.
When it comes to football club. Ọ dịka feeders team.
Yes.
Enwe bụ ebe church bụ ihe na-agada ụmụaka almost every week ha na-agụ egwu. So many of the times the talent a na-breed ya from there. Omenala na onwere ebe ọzọ. O nwere ike nọrọ na choir mana otu bụ unu dị. A na-agụkarị egwu n'ụlọ. Ha enwekwa ike enwe ndị egwu bụ n'ogbe unu ka ha na-agba ka akụ egwu. Ị na-esogharị ha ị na-ege before ịmara ihe na-eme o develop so
Let's say I'm not sorry, I got let's say your story now.
Well, like RABBAI, it started from choir. Kembona, my parents are ministers of God.
Fully.
So my sister was the choir mistress. So when the children departments, Nikiri choir, Nikiria, when they lead the so, you know, right from then I started getting attracted to and plus my house, Hannah Pokari music, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Napo, even my Apaza, Dynamite.
My sister, wow, if you don't know.
So you know, being around music, you know, is entering you now. No, and I'm bugging me. But then I definitely entered the choir. Like RABBAI said, choir is very, very important. On a choir, key gamo, how to stay on key, parts, and so on and so forth. You know, some very important musical basics that as you enter and as you grow as an artist or as a singer, that will help you. So from choir, you know, started from choir. I started learning how to come out on stage to sing, my voice and everything. So from choir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Nice one. Get school leader.
I go St. Paul's Primary School. Okonano. I go Carnegie, the Students College in a secondary. But then university in Puichi, Anambra.
Okay.
I go Tansian.
Okay, that's church.
Mostly, yeah. If you ain't go say church school. I'm a church boy, like too much of a church boy.
40 years.
In Kageri Kichaka past participle. Instead of a kamejoka, it's a kamjoka.
Oh,
two different things. Okay.
The truth is, our society, we don't always understand that impact church plays in a child's life. I was with one of the veterans of Hollywood a few days ago, and he said something. He said he doesn't go to church, but he allows his children go to church. And I asked him why. He said there's no better place to learn morals
Of course.
than the church.
Adamaka.
You know, a lot of people don't understand it. Yes, and going back to our root and all that. If you allow the streets raise your child, you're on the losing side.
Yes,
And our people maybe are rich, they have a level of consciousness to understand that moral its impact. You know, look at both of you, very seen you two. Unlike the player never. Oh, I've seen a kid, he's good with music and all that. I'm inviting him to come to this show. Every second, you want to go ego. Ego moto ego. Also, you want to go me at that. Also, ego for that. Go get ego. I'm over there. Oh, now he's not thinking about views. That go get ego. Where on this show, they never with his
Anyway, we can have one.
you know, so it's very bad. And people don't understand. I like the fact that we're talking about church and the impact it has played in your lives. You know, look at where you are today. RABBAI is candidate. I'm your candidate, and then I know you just sustain. And you know, today.
Sure.
As well as you have seen you perform a lot of times. And we are going to hear Elijah. Honestly, I've not seen Elijah do something before. And I believe that today you call that. And whenever you come on the Balance show, you know we don't talk too much. We get into the talent. And right now, we are going to have RABBAI and Elijah trail us for a minute. Let's see what they have.
Okay, so I go introduce where Mecheli on. I take the chorus once. Banketi or twice banketi. It's solo and then you come back, we take the chorus, then I switch to actual me very good.
No problem.
Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma, anyị na-aja gị mma, anyị na-aja gị mma, n'ihi na ị mara mma, ịhụnanya gị na obiọma gị juru m anya, iwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma.
Iwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma. Asị m na iwe gị mgbanwe ma taa, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma, anyị na-aja gị mma,
Anyị na-aja gị mma, n'ihi na ị mara mma, ịhụnanya gị na obiọma gị juru m anya, iwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma. Dịka nwele na-achọ mmiri, obi m na-achọ gị, onye nwe m, naanị gị ka obi m na-achọ, achọrọ m ikpere gị, agụ na-agụ mkpụrụ obi m, agụ ikpere gị, onye nwe m. Jehova, ị dịrị obi m mma, achọrọ m ikpere gị, maka naanị gị, naanị gị bụ ike bụrụ ọta m, naanị gị ka m nyeworo ụmụ, naanị gị ka obi m na-achọ, achọrọ m ikpere gị, naanị gị ka obi m na-achọ, achọrọ m ikpere gị.
Oh my God, oh my God. Elijah, you guys are so man. Please, one more materials. Only one we are. Biko, this one more. Biko. Let's go.
Onye kwere ekwe anwụghị anwụ, o yigura mgbanụrụ obi gị, ọ ga-ebilite, ọ ga-ebili na-enwe ure, gịnị maọbabiri nwụọ mọrara nwụọ doro anya onye kwere nwere olileanya ịla n'igwe igwe niile gaje n'ụzụ doro anya mana onye kwere nwere olileanya ịla n'igwe maka Jizọs ke nọ n'ime m ya bụ olileanya mbilite n'ọnwụ na-ebube maọbabiri nwụọ mọrara ya nwụọ doro anya onye kwere nwere olileanya ịla n'igwe.
See there, hi, oh my god. Viewers, I hope you're right here. I hope you're right here to be in the full spirit that I am right now. Rabbi, I didn't know my mom. You're so ugly, hi. Honestly, it's hard to coin words on this level of creativity and talent. To be able to when you hear my guitar, when you say 2 minutes, don't ever have it on my query. Man, that was really wonderful. That was breathtaking. Anyway, from you, we will see that in the conversation. Rabbi, one or two more questions before we, round up this session. The younger generation coming up today, that and when this divide now between going into secular music and gospel, then after that, I remember in the 90s when we were growing up, gospel music was the thing first, before the whole Afrobeat noise and all that. What do you think of the future of gospel music as it is right now? Because young people, they wasn't good movie. Not California, secular music, other than gospel. So I need you to talk in depth on you now that will make the younger generation coming up to see the future that you have seen in what you're doing.
The point remains that again, when people know this side and people know this side. It has always been like that. Okay, Jesus no wa. Nda shawo no. Kwa ndị na-achụ alaeze. Ndị ohi nọkwa. Kwa ndị na-agbasa oziọma. Moses akwụsị nwuri ya. Jesus akwụsị nwuri ya. Na nke ya kịta ọ dị ka otu a. There will always be people who go into secular and people who listen to secular. There will always be people who go into gospel and people who listen to gospel. That's the way it will always be. But then, another point, Bona, a whole lot of times we think that Obu Neegua brought strictly gospel, not a bad music. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, and we're the place of consecration. Okay, got that?
Yes.
Hey, Iko, eji agba mmanya n'altar. Abụrụ nke eji eli nri n'ụlọ. Okay, na-aghọta. Nke a dị n'altar or a consecrated chalice. So man nọkata wele ya na n'ụlọ ga wele ya mebe orange juice. But it doesn't mean na iko eji eli nri n'ụlọ
The bad.
bụ ajọ iko.
Yes.
Even though na enwekwa iko nke eji aṅụ nkwụ na club. Okay, now I got my point. So the issue na a whole lot of times a na-enwekarị two extremists. Enwe ndị chena ọ bụ na ị na-aga ụka na ọ bụ na egwu eburo Jizọs n'ime ya na ekwesịrị ego ya. Echọrọ m otu a. In as much as na enwe ndị bụ vessels are consecrated strictly for altar worship. Yes. But apart from that, because I used to say, if I can say, sugar maka, why can't I sing, your shoe is fine? What is the difference? You understand me?
Yes.
But then, I believe na enwe moral songs. Ife dịka ọnọdụ anyị taa o juru m anya rie m ọnụ ọ bụsịrọ strictly gospel song. Oliver sang ụwa chọrọ obi umeala ejiri ike sowe n'ụwa. It was a moral song. If Pati Obasi sang that song, aga na-agụ ya na church. Yes, but because no Oliver go ya, we will think na onye na-agụ ka ekwesịrị na-aga. So na-akụzi music na classroom. So there is a way I understand music, but I don't do strictly secular songs. I don't do vulgar. But I believe I love gospel music a lot, and then I like reality songs. I like songs that talk about morality. And like I said, every kind of music nke bezoku bụ na onwe its own kind of audience. That is just the point. Ihe ọbụla ego when ndị bụ nke aka ha chọọ ego ige. Even self gị nwa na onwe gị mgbe ụfọdụ mood gị nwee ike jiri aka ya kwuo egwu nke ị ga-ege. That point. Onwe ebe egwu ashaka ọ na like, mana mgbe ụfọdụ if no cavemen ka ọ na-akpọ since morning. So it happens too.
Oh, if you it's iko eji aka ụka abụrụ nke eji aka mmiri onye buy no altar boys Saturday morning esi mọsa topic what's an ọzọ na-ahazi aka na asị nwa ka ebulu topic sa ụzọ mụ bịa sa mụ bịa na sa mana mụ very black na fere ya n'ụzọ onye na-eji ụzọ when I go to far away from one hour, I was getting to tolerable. Say, I'm not on a small tolerable. Wherever I'm myself, I see the idea of tolerable. You know, I be a mortgage. I got Piaggy. You know, so I picked a lot of lessons from that. And we'll get to you, Elijah, you being from a full gospel family, you know. So I want to know, apart from the fact that you've always been in the middle of morals itself, what advice, I don't want to call it advice, get the reality that you want to put out in the faces of this present generation. What's that reality now? Yes, it's an advice, but actually, reality, just put it out there on what you see in our present society, the decadence, and all that. And let me put it this way,
Okay. Concerning music?
Yes, music and then generally. Okay. We've seen the decadence in the society. And being from a home where morals were upheld very much, I need to speak to the younger generation now.
Okay. Basically, what I have to say is that the major issue we have in this generation, some of it stems from peer pressure. So, and most of this peer pressure, most of our parents, just like from my family now, school, stay away from this, stay away from that. It is not enough to keep a child from misbehaving. I think the major thing now, parents understanding their children, instilling those values, but at the same time, making themselves open enough for their children to be able to confide in them. A young person must make mistake. A young person must do the things that he's not supposed to do. But most times, most of those parents are not approachable enough for the younger ones, for their children to be like, Mommy, look at what I did. Yeah. And even if they do it, it is judgment. It is so much strictness. So most times it leads young people to making wrong friends and keeping wrong companies, thereby making them to do the things that they're not supposed to do. And because they can't come home, Agawazi, Nemezia extreme. Exactly. So what I want to encourage the young generation, you guys are loved. They are loved. There is love at home. The parents need to do a better job in making sure that their children are appreciated and loved, despite anything. Because to me, love is the best. No matter how far someone is going, love can always bring the person back. Love and understanding. You understand? And based on what the rabbi said, based on the church, we are very, very strict on condemning music that is not let me give you a practical example. There was a wedding I attended. So I was invited to sing in that wedding. And then the song I wanted to sing, now wedding, I don't Pasi Obasi. Don't get me wrong. Man, they don't play. There's some songs they don't play. So I went home to sing for the bride and groom, media matching or whatever. So whenever I had the song, I said, "Mbao, bro, gospel song." And say, this moment does not call for worship. This moment calls for intimacy between husband and wife.
Yes.
So I think the church should be more open.
Yeah.
You understand? Rabbi said that there's a place for consecration and there's a place for giving room for creatives outside the church to make gospel love song. Moses Bliss made a song for his wife.
Yeah.
So there is a place for we should not be too strict. That's all I have to say.
You know, I threw that question for a reason, and your answer is the very explanatory and beautiful. I wanted it to come from a young person, you know, because this generation of the NSC or the car, if you're not promoting decadence or the offer, I don't know if you understand. If you're not promoting, you know, I don't know, if you're not promoting nonsense, or you're not living a normal life of your age. Our society, maybe when our fathers grew up at this age, they know what they want to be. They just have their lives figured out. So they keep us following
it. People were more knowledge than they should be exposed to.
Yes.
At a time.
Yes.
And only maybe if you expose people to more knowledge than they should have. Okay, na gota.
Yes.
Ọ na-emebi ife ịkpọrọ nwa primary 4 ga na-akụzi ife ndị SS2 ịkpọ echiti ya na class. Yes, onwe ka ọ ga-adị ya. People nwere too much information. Mgbe anyị pay ezigbote mpe, young people be sofa, but they can pay for one room. Nwee TV set na CD set a na-enwe mgbe ọbịazi bịa nwa anwa bịa nwee VCD. With obele rog ya chugolo echu but onye a na-aga shop na-abata ọ na-enye nwe onwe ya nri akwụtọbo ego ọkụ na ya dị ọ normal mita mgba ọ tụọ akwụba ụgwọ nche ọkwụọ. People think na ọ na-eme ọfụma by the standard of the day. But kita now na ibi na flat na-agba obele Corolla na-use phone na function ọfụma but ọ bụrụ iPhone n'anya ndị mmadụ ide eme ọfụma because people are go exposed to some things ekwesịrị ịdị exposed to and ọ na-enye nsogbu a whole lot of things anyị adọgbuo onwe anyị for things anyị chọrọ but na-abụrụ things anyị need at that particular time. Another thing bụ na patience anyị ran out. Our patience ran out. Our span for iche peka. So mụnwa n'ebe a now mma na m na-achụzi afọ ole ka nwatakịrị dị 22 years m na-akụzili egwu sim na ya dị depressed for the past 1 year plus. So m na-ajụ ya ihe na-eme ya ọ na-agụ egwu reason onye mbụ na ọ sị m na ya na-afụ ndị ọgbọ ya na-ekisigo ya ọ na-depress ya nsị ya ị na-agị 22 then ị na-adị depressed na ndị ọgbọ gị na-ekisigo ya ibe na-agụ ya mụ nwa ịmafọ m ji tọọ gị so ka ihe mụnwa kwesịrị na-adị ya depressed pro max na-ekili ya so but what I'm trying to say bụ that thing na-eme ndị mmadụ they will just ọcha buti ya ọ bụrụ na ọchara buti ya but ha mara the impact ọ bụrụ na ị study the psychology part of music nwere serious impact on the human brain. The easiest way to turn people towards a particular direction bụ through egwu because all a strong kind of literature. Inye people na agụba war song ebe a or just in a clean movie enwe sound ị ga-anụ you expect na aga anụ ọgụ enwe sound ị ga-anụ you expect na mmadụ na-aba ga kiss enwe sound yes that is ụdị power sound nwere na human brain. That's why na a na-adị very careful ihe a na-ege. If you sing a song about smoke that song bụrụ a hit song e perform ya n'ebe thousands of people nọ Watch what happens after some minutes. I like to see how everywhere. That is what music does. And a whole lot of times, I am around, and people should be careful. Another thing in Chole and the upcoming artists, you have to see music as normal scale, just like Eko Aqua, Aero Mechanic. It can be giving you money, but you wike or mam megi. But you wike kwagida aqua along the line, ibidozie kwabaru politicians. Isizie na di aqua. Tiwa. Ige need ifu egwu otu a. Egwu bụ something that can be paying you like normal olu until God decides to imege. Isi ya tipuzie nke nnukwu. Maka if not.
You know, that's one of the ideas of this show. You know, I don't call them, let's talk to ourselves.
Yeah.
Because the problem I have in the society now is that more of your kind is not talking much. You know,
Other is to talk much when people think you're crazy.
So we need to come out more and speak.
Other is to talk much when people think you're crazy. Now this part of the world, an average entertainer except when do you know? Imagine that people come around and they ask you something, a sanwoya, they will be like, hey, or they hear some kind of stuff as it's no nyekuya because to them, if you are not stupid, then why are you a musician? Do you understand me? So now if on your zoge memu he believe ona na onya ga emenu ya ime ya metia, they will be surprised. How not surprised magana gina he mekogi gosi ha na ibu onuku. The only reason ha jiri surprise bụ na nka na agụ egwu nka na agụ egwu bụ ihe me ya. So this guy in first class, obron kana agwegu. So only na wayek. Obron kana agwegu. So it tells you where we place musicians. And I say this all the time. If you're a family, onye nka abu lecturer, kuzigo 15 years, onwe bere ego, but ona akwụgwọ flat ya na elinni. Family cheno na alụ. They don't care, they will tolerate him. Onye nka nwe small container ebe ona akwa astelo. Family ga-edia for years. Man again wana akụ until it a flavor. In where yes. So they will always look at you and say, na eja e can ebuali guitar. But I go nke where small mechanic workshop e can ebuali spanner. I go nke lecturer e can achiale maka. Even though na hana be mo bere ego, better than I say go e can ebuali guitar. You know the worst I got already know all be fa.
But what I don't
understand. It's very funny.
But I hope I just see a lot of lessons here, just these 2 days, and I wish we can just continue, you know. But we'll still have, you know, more of this time discussing with young minds like this in the creative space. This is the Balance show, and normally I'll let Rabbi and Elijah, you know, say their final words, and then I'll drop their handles on the show, timeline, you know. So Rabbi, please let's just have your final words. Talk about your music and why people should book you, you know. Just
I just want you to know that music is a beautiful thing, and without music, ceremony it's just a meditative gathering.
That's true.
And if you want good music, Rabbi is around though. For your weddings, child dedication, for your in-house worship, for your outdoor worship. I did my second mother one I had you, but anyways, wake up, it's all good. And I teach people how to play instruments too. Yeah, I work with a music institute, so you can come around and see what it is like. And then my handles, Facebook or Soporo Rabbi. On TikTok, RABBAI Musical. Then on Instagram, RABBAI Empire. That's the way it is.
Nice one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm very happy to be here, first of all. My name is Elijah, as I said earlier. I am a vocal coach, a vocal director, and I teach choirs. I'm an MD. So in case, na church again, you need help with teaching the choristers how to sing and how to parts, you can contact me or hit me up. So my Instagram is I am Elijah. Yes. The spelling is ERLYJA. The I am is A_AM_Elijah. Then my Facebook is EJKM Elijah. My TikTok is EJKM Ebubi. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it on the balance. She will keep bringing you greatness day in, day out. Rabbi Elijah, peace out.
Thank you.